Alright, welcome back. Time to battle. Alright, we got our first opponent, clear redraw with 1 power. That's a pretty solid redraw. Bit slow, but not that slow actually. Like in the context of the deck, it's like pretty normal. We have a turn 2 play basically and then curve out. That's like one of the bigger weaknesses of the deck really. Lack of turn 1 and turn 2 plays that are meaningful. Not a lot. But yeah, top decking an Instigator is like picture perfect basically. And yeah, here I just drop Interrogator and not attack to not get blown out by like a removal. Just make it as awkward as possible for this outlaw to attack. Okay then, block here. No double block against Rapid Shot. Yeah. I mean, I could have waited a turn and tried to blow it out, but I think I'd rather just slog through it like this. The hard way. Given that we have the Steward. But it's debatable, like you could argue it either way. Yeah, I think I'll do it like this. He cannot really realistically kill both. Or he can, because he has everything. Oh. But yeah, the hammer should do a lot here. Get out with the Annihilate. That is actually very annoying, right? Okay, we'll just use it here. And hope to draw a unit, basically. That was a great draw. Because it will even avoid the force rapid shot from doing anything and is immune to obliterate and everything. That's pretty good. Oh. Okay, I'm willing to attack here. Bad. Not bad. Okay. Gonna kill the 1/1s. And then finish off the Interrogator. And then I don't really see how he is gonna get us from 21 in this position, realistically. I think I'll play the Steward here, because if we draw power we have a double play, which is nice. And this also doesn't get blown out by like a torch. Okay, get suffocated. Let's get something back. I think I want to get back Tavrod. Just play this here. Buy ourselves some time. Here's the torch. This is getting close to a point where we can't win anymore. Yep, he got us. He had like 3 rapid shots, that's just too much. Maybe I should have like played it more conservatively with the Annihilate, but I mean 3 Annihilate is really 3 rapid shot is like absurd. Like normally you can expect them to have like 1, and I liked our hand to just aggressively play against 1. But yeah, maybe we should have just taken 2 there. Approached it the wrong way. It's also safer if he has the crazy draw of multiples. So that loss is probably more on me than on the deck, really. Alright, that redraw didn't turn out that great, but we'll make the best of it. Like 1 ready power and we are all good. Like this, for example. Because that sets up Interrogator and then the banner into Steward, basically. And even into Tavrod if our Interrogator does die. But it probably will. Yep. That's kind of what I expected. But he has a fairly slow draw otherwise, so that's okay. And Steward into Tavrod, or Steward into Tavrod against Praxis looks pretty good. Okay, we have Tavrod right away. And that a turn before he can Carnosaur, and then we can even Gemblade it, so he can't Carnosaur the turn after. Pretty good. He has to purify it, that's okay. And yeah, I just put the Gemblade on here so he can't Carnosaur it next turn. In case he has one. And then the Bloodletter. We'll just create a giant monster that mauls through our opponent. Attack. Now that we have another Tavrod, Bloodletter does a lot here. Seems like Praxis tokens rather than Praxis midrange. Two lethal units next turn. And yeah, pretty slow draw for Praxis tokens, for sure. That's weird. Ah, that's why he did it. Okay then. Put this here. Attack with both. Probably should not have played the Steward first. So that I can like Runehammer post combat if I hit one. Okay. I mean, he could have just killed both. And only lost the Sentinels and nothing else. Hmm. So I think this is what we want to do here. That's okay. Kill 2 of his units, deal 3 damage to him, gain a ton of health, and then just have Interrogator to pull us ahead further. That's good, but not good enough, I think. Okay, get back Tavrod. And guess attack. And yeah, Tavrod time. Okay, so that went a lot better than the first one. One more for the first half of the games. Alright. Oh, against Buckwheat, nice. And it's a pretty good hand on the draw, 3 power with 4 and 5 drops and removal. So all we need is like 1 or 2 power. Ooh. Buckwheat on Decklist, that's not so fun actually. But at least we drew power, so we can do things. He's curving out as well as he can against favor. Oh no, we got a good favor target, that's nice. Alright. I think this is a bit safer here, probably. Because if he has a removal for this, we take 2 more damage compared to like favor. And now we can play Instigator and Monument next turn. And then Steward and hope that Bloodletter gives us enough breathing room. And yeah, block the biggest guy. Rapid shot it, as usual. But it's okay, he had kind of a weak turn 3 and turn 4, so that definitely helps us. And Tavrod with Bloodletter might be enough to come back, depending on what else he has. See if he has another rapid shot. That's the other thing why the rapid shot there was good, because now a rally doesn't kill Steward, only rapid shot does. Okay, he's not quite on Decklist, he's like, I guess, on Sunnyvale's deck, more or less. And yeah. We can't play 2 removal spells, we just play this. Hope to survive 1 more turn and then Bloodletter the Tavrod to pull ahead. Yep, there we go. Bloodletter in. Gaining 8 here seals the deal. That was quite convincing. So yeah, there was more Stone Scar deck wins than Decklist. Decklist would have probably killed us here. But Stone Scar deck wins, just not quite powerful enough to beat the Argenport curve with just 1 rapid shot. Alright, that's the first half of the games. Went 2-1. First game that we lost was probably was most likely due to me misplaying, so that could have even been a 3-0. So deck is feeling and doing pretty well, even in its updated form. Alright, stay tuned for the first half of the games coming up in a moment. Stay tuned.